Hi, welcome to Morning Mindfulness with Joe. My name is Joe Clarke. I'm a spiritual healer, guide, and author based in Oceanside, California, and offer free one-on-one sessions. You can learn more about me and my sessions at my website, jdcspiritual.com. Today, I'm going to be teaching you a mindfulness method called 6-6 breathing. You could find this and other helpful mindfulness methods in my book, Soul, Supportive Guidance for Healing and Awakening. You could find Soul at Amazon.com and authorhouse.com. Before we go into the technique itself, I want to review 4 touchstones to successful practice. These are 4 principles you can return to every time you practice to gauge whether you're practicing successfully. The first touchstone is commitment, resolving to practice, actually doing it. And by showing up today, you've committed to practicing. The second touchstone is consistency, which is practicing regularly. Mindfulness is a lot like physical exercise. The more consistently we do it, the better results we see. The third touchstone is flow. You could think of this kind of like trying to find the Goldilocks median or the groove. Don't make your practice too hard, and don't make your practice too easy. If your practice is getting too hard, if you're feeling too stressed or overwhelmed, ease up. And if your practice is getting too easy, if you find your mind wandering, you're feeling bored, focus. In that groove in between the extremes is a sweet spot where you can practice most effectively. And the last principle of successful practice is being good to yourself. We do these mindfulness techniques primarily to be good to ourselves, so that by extension, we can also be good to others. Don't wait till after the session to start being good to yourself. Be good to yourself during the session. And one way to do that is just to make sure that during the session, you're feeling your body, you're aware of your body and your space, and you feel like you're practicing at a pace that's comfortable for you. Now, the method I'm going to teach you today can be done lying down. You could be seated, you could be standing, or you could be walking. Whichever method you choose, I invite you to use these posture goals. Let your posture be healthy, comfortable, and let it be aligned, balanced, soft, and open. Now we're going to get into the technique itself. I'm going to teach this technique in 2 parts. First, I'm going to teach you the core variation on the method, directly 6-6 breathing. And then I'm going to teach you a slight variation on the method, which is called flip turn breathing. Get my timer ready here. All right, so let's go ahead and dive right in. Go ahead and cultivate that healthy, comfortable posture. Have those posture goals of being aligned, balanced, soft, and open. And this method is going to be all about the breath today. What you're going to do is you're going to inhale, counting silently up to 6. And then you're going to exhale, counting silently down from 6. And then you're going to repeat that pattern. Inhaling silently to a count of 6. Exhaling silently down from 6. Take as much time as you want to review the written instructions. When you're ready, go ahead and begin breathing. I'll periodically offer reminders and guidance in the background to support you. Hear my voice as just that. A voice in the background encourages you to come back to your practice of inhaling silently and counting silently up to 6, and then exhaling, counting silently down from 6. Go ahead and begin the practice now. Inhale, counting silently up to 6. Exhale, counting silently down from 6. Six, six breathing. Inhale to a count of 6. Exhale to a count of 6. Six, six breathing. Complete one more full breath cycle and then pause. Beautiful. I invite you to congratulate yourself for a job well done. We're now going to pivot to a slight variation on this technique, which is called flip turn breathing. The gist of the technique is this: it's the same exact pattern as before, except we're going to pivot on the 6 and the 1 without repeating them. So one way to visualize this is to think about the way lap swimmers swim in a pool. They dive in, they swim to the far wall, and when they get there, they flip just short of the wall and then kick off and keep going. And then as they approach the other wall, they do the same thing. So they're moving between the walls and they're touching the walls, but they're never staying on the wall. Flip turn breathing is like that. The 1 and the 6 are like your walls. You're going to count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to flip turn off that 6 and immediately go into 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me just briefly contrast that with the method we were doing before. Before we were going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We were staying on that wall for a second. Then we were repeating the 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right? That was the original method. Watch that difference with flip turn breathing one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and so on. So you can see the main difference here is it creates a steadier flow and rhythm. It creates a tighter pattern, which tends to promote more focus. Go ahead and look at the instructions on the screen to give you any additional reinforcement you want. And when you're ready, go ahead and begin this flip turn breathing pattern. Flip turn breathing. Pivot on the 1 and the 6 without repeating them. Flip turn breathing. Flip, turn, breathing. Pivot on the 1 and the 6. Good. Complete one more full cycle. Nicely done. I invite you to give yourself a pat on the back, a message of congratulations and celebration right now. You've done yourself a great service. You started your day off on the right foot. You've connected with your heart and with your breath and with your body. Just notice how you're feeling right now. Notice any benefits the practice gave you. Thank yourself and congratulate yourself for delivering those benefits to yourself. And enjoy the rest of your day.